did the same thing that we did against Notre Dame. We know they have guys that are good shooters. We know Seward can shoot. We know Roach can shoot. Obviously, we know Hurt can shoot. But in the first half, we didn't guard the guards. I think in the second half, we guarded them, and they made 4-3. They each made 4 and 3 in the first half, and one didn't make any threes in the second half, and the other one made 1. And somebody just said in the locker room, I didn't talk about who, but one of the starters said, well, no, I didn't play defense in the first half. Well, at this stage of the season, I don't know. That's something I can't understand. But we didn't cover shooters. The big guy's good. He's really good. He's made their team. The reason I said they were better, he wasn't playing earlier. They were playing the other kid, and he wasn't playing. And he's a factor out there. I mean, he's a force. He changed. We wanted to get at him, but Quincy didn't go directly at him. He tried to shoot around him, and you can't do that. He just took Quincy out of his game. He was trying to get to the bag, couldn't get there. And, he's a big physical presence, and he's good. He's talented. And but we can live with that, and we can live with Hurt, but we can't live with letting guys shoot open shots. They made 10 threes in the first, same thing as Notre Dame, 10 threes. Second half, they made 3. They didn't take as many, but they made 3. And, we just moved better. But you can't wait to the second half to do that. Well, we can't press, good teams. We know that. As a coach, you have to know whether your team will press or not. So Notre Dame was desperation. We had to, and it worked a little bit. But to actually think we can press a good team, we can't. We're not that athletic. We're not that good in the press. We don't have a shot blocker, all those things. But we practice a lot, and maybe once in a while it'll work. But we shouldn't be in. We can't put ourselves in that position. The one thing I said Duke is playing better. Just the second half against NC State, you could see that. And then Wake Forest, which has battled a lot of people in our league, they beat them by 30. And then Virginia played really well here, and they're really good. They're top 15 team, and they beat them. And tonight, I thought they played well. The big guy gives them a presence. The guards now know they're going to play a lot of minutes. Seward was coming in and out. They've stabilized their team, and Roach and him are really good. And tonight they shot it really well, maybe better than they normally would. But we still have to do a better job on defense. But we battled them. We battled as hard as we could after that start. Spotted them that lead, but you can't do that. And we moved better. The first half, Quincy tried to get in. He just couldn't do that. The second half, when he passed it out. We got some open shots. We have to work better together. Allen was just trying to do one dribble, pull-ups, and he's 2 games in a row now. So we've got to find a way to get better movement on offense. And our offense has been okay, but tonight it was not good in the first half. And we have to get better movement. And defensively, we have to be more active. This was 2 games in a row. We gave teams 10 threes. And Notre Dame's a good shooting team. Duke's, they're not a bad shooting team, but they're not a great shooting team. But they shot it great tonight, and that's to their credit. And that's why they won the game.
Thank you, Coach. Our first question is for Mike Waters.
Jim, I was wondering what you saw out of Kadari Richmond tonight, and why did you start him in the second half?
He made 6 field goals in the first half, and I think one of the things that happens when he goes in, they're so concerned about Buddy and Allen Quinn, they don't really help on him. And the big guy was out of the game, and he got in and got four layups, 5 layups. And then he hit a 3, which I think it was a 3. I don't know if they gave him a 3. Yeah. And he hit a 3. So he had all of his points, just about all of his points in the first half, I think. Is that right? Yeah, he had everything. The second half, they saw him coming. They stayed back. They didn't let him get as much penetration. When he got there, the big guy was there. So he got up in the air and, couldn't finish. A couple of times he got the ball up there, and Quincy one time was right there. There was nobody there, and he said he didn't see the ball. I mean, I don't know how you don't see the ball. You're playing basketball. But, they just adjusted to him. And, in those situations, he's got to get in the lane and find people, make better decisions. He's learning. He's a really good it was what I've said all along. But in the second half, he didn't score because they took away his drive. And, he'll learn. He's got to learn, how to handle that and when to make a play. And I think we need to move better. He did make a couple plays. We got Robert, wide open on 4 threes. And, he's been making those in practice. But, those were where he had really good looks, But I think Robert he's playing better defense. Quincy's not playing good defense. I don't know why, but he's not.